everybody, welcome back to my channel. So you are here because you want to know about nutrients during pregnancy. Well, you came to the right place because I'm here to discuss which foods you need the most during your pregnancy, which vitamins you're going to need, and how these will all affect you and your baby throughout your whole pregnancy. So stay tuned. My name is Suida. I'm a registered nurse in the LA area, here to share my new mommyhood experience with you all. And if you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and join the channel. Let's get right into it. So it is imperative for you to eat the right foods during your pregnancy. Now, I know there are so many different opinions and, things that people say to avoid and to eat. Well, let's all clarify that in this video and let's get right into it. So the first thing you're going to need, mama, right when you even try to conceive is a good prenatal, especially one that has folic acid or folate. This is going to be very important because it helps to prevent spina bifida from occurring in the newborn. So basically, spina bifida is a defect in the development of the spinal cord, and so the baby won't be able to ultimately walk, and you really don't want this to happen. And you just need a quick fix of folic acid or folate in order to prevent. So make sure you start your prenatals before conception or even 3 months before conception, and talk to your doctor more about it, but this is very recommended. So when we were trying to conceive, I started prenatals a good 6 months beforehand, especially the folic acid part. Sometimes the prenatal actually made me nauseous, so I would just take folic acid and iron by itself, and I think that really helped me during my conception time because I was very low in iron anyway. And when I got my lab results during my yearly physical before I conceived, I saw that my folic acid was normal, so that really put me at ease. And so while conceiving, I knew that folic acid wouldn't be a problem. But make sure you guys get your folic acid in. Okay, next thing that you're going to want to do is right when you find out you're pregnant, please decrease coffee consumption to at least 1 cup only. This is because caffeine kind of triggers your body's fight or flight system, and you just don't want it to affect the baby because it could pass through the blood. It could pass through the baby's umbilical cord, and you kind of don't really want that. I know I drank coffee throughout my pregnancy, at least 1 cup a day. My first trimester, not so much because I was nauseous, dry heaving, I was hacking everything up, I couldn't keep anything down. But once I started the beautiful second trimester, I started drinking coffee again, and I just limited to 1 cup a day, and usually I ordered half calf if I was at Starbucks, or I bought the half calf K-cups. So just kind of limit it. Don't completely shut it out of your life, especially if you have caffeine headaches, but just kind of limit it and keep that in mind that your baby could be getting a little bit of exposure inside the umbilical cord. Next thing you're going to want to do is eat foods high in calcium. Calcium is so important for the proper bone development of your baby. So you can go ahead and look online for yourselves which foods have high calcium and whether you're going to want to eat it or not, depending on your preference. But just to name a few that are very good during pregnancy is yogurt. If you like those Greek yogurts, those are so good for you. It has good probiotics, great calcium, and not too much sugar. You can drink milk if you're not lactose. You can have orange juice. You can do cheeses, but not raw cheese. It has to be pasteurized. And fortified cereals, oatmeal, dark leafy greens like spinach or kale. Really look into the calcium food groups and try to get your calcium intake in, and make sure your prenatal has calcium as well, which I'm sure it would. The next thing you're going to want is a DHA supplement. DHA is basically a omega-3 fat supplement linked to baby's brain growth. It's so detrimental to the baby's development process, so please make sure you at least have 200 milligrams of DHA per day. And you can buy them separately. They don't come in the prenatal, I believe, because I took it separately. It's like a gel capsule, and there are vegetarian ones out there for those of you who don't have or cannot have meat products. I think it's made out of pork or beef, but there are vegetarian ones as well. So please make sure you look into that. So get your DHA going. And now let's just talk about general foods that you're going to want to eat. So of course you're going to want your fruits and veggies, 2 to 3 servings of each. Of course you're going to want some type of protein. Protein is so important during pregnancy. So let's talk about fruits and veggies. So some of the fruits that are so good during pregnancy are bananas, avocados, apple, and veggies as well. You're going to want to do spinach. Spinach is so good because it has folic acid and it has all the vitamins that you need, vitamin A and K and D. Anything green, anything colorful, anything that has good value, good nutritional value for your body during pregnancy is so good. So please look into adding more of the fruits and veggies into your diet. I know if usually you're not really used to it, but during pregnancy you're going to really need it. And sometimes your body's going to ask you for it. Like one morning you're going to want to wake up and eat an apple or a banana because your body's craving all those nutrients from bananas, like potassium, or from apples you get vitamin C and all that. So just listen to your body. If you're craving something good, it's good for you, so go ahead and eat it. You're going to want to avoid the carbs later on down the line, but just go ahead and eat moderately. Just make sure you have protein, like a good fish, cooked fish, nothing raw, no sushi, and a good chicken. Chicken breast is so good for you. Beef is so good for you too because it's high in iron, so kind of look into those kind of foods if you can. And foods not recommended during pregnancy are definitely unpasteurized juices, milks, and soft cheeses. That's a big no-no. If it's unpasteurized, then you cannot consume it, mamas, so please avoid it, okay? You also don't want to consume lunch meats, hot dogs, or cold cuts. Everything should be at least microwave for a good 30 seconds to a minute, or you can even cook it up on the stove. It should be nice and hot. Do not eat it cold, because this can have like bacteria living inside those foods, which can ultimately affect you and the baby, so you just don't want to go down that road. And limit fish with a high mercury content to just 6 ounces per week if you can, or just avoid it completely. Of course, do not have any raw fish at all. Some fish that are good for you are salmon, tilapia, tuna. Those are some good things to look for. So just kind of avoid the big fishes and just go for the smaller ones. Last thing I really want to cover is hydration. Please hydrate yourselves, mamas. You're going to really need a lot of water during this time, more so than anything else, more so than juices or teas or coffees. You're going to really need water, because that water is hydrating your body to hydrate your baby, to hydrate your kidneys, so that your whole body can function and grow this developing baby inside your womb, inside your uterus. And so even if you don't feel thirsty, just go ahead and drink a cup. At least 8 cups for regular person, but for mamas you're gonna have to do at least 8 to 12 cups a day. You can do it every hour. Just time yourself, have a cup or two until you have your 12 cups, or just drink 1 to 2 liters in your big water bottles, and that should cover you as well. So please do not skip on drinking water. It is very crucial. And so I hope this video helped you with proper nutrients during pregnancy. If you liked today's video, please like my video, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and continue watching for more videos. Thanks, guys.